What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Dipped in Gravy Podcast, episode 1 of the DIG. Can you dig it? If you do, and I hope you do, like and subscribe to wherever you're listening or getting this podcast. If you're watching this podcast on YouTube, please comment so the algorithm can bless us in the timeline. I'm really excited to start this podcast. I've wanted to for a while now because I've met so many funny people up in the Northern California and beyond area that I've wanted to have them on, talk comedy, talk shop with them. Always have a good time talking to comedians, and today was no different. I had a really good first guest on. Got my boy Mark Snipes coming down. Well, actually coming up the hill to do a private gig with me and to do the podcast with me. So we talk about getting ready to do that gig as well as how he found his unique voice in comedy. And he does the 2 segments I have planned on the show with me too, which is Clip It and Riff It and the 3 most random questions he gets asked all day. You guys will hear more about those when you watch or listen to this podcast. But yeah, I'm really excited to do this. This one was really fun. I hope I get to continue to do it for a long time. So please, again, like, subscribe, comment, support. Let's grow this thing together. But without further ado, let's get to episode 1 of the Dipped in Gravy Podcast.
Dipped in gravy? Then I licked the gravy off.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
Is this guy nuts?
I don't know what this is, but I like it.
Dipped in gravy, lick the gravy off. Tasty.
All right, let's do this, man.
Let's get it.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 1 of the Dipped in Gravy Podcast. I got a great first guest for you guys today. My man, Mark Snipes, has decided to come down and do the first episode of the podcast with me, and we are doing a private gig together. What's up today, Mark? How you doing, buddy?
I'm feeling good, man. I had to pull up, man. Where we at, Grass Valley?
We're in Penn Valley right now.
Penn Valley, okay.
Yeah, this is Lake Wildwood. This is where I live. I know you were tripping. You're like, you got a gate guy?
Yeah, I was like, this nigga live in Neverland.
Yeah, you know, basically, it's a lot of old people. There's actually, the old people here are upset right now because there's too many young people moving in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm not very well liked here for multiple reasons.
Oh, okay,
you know?
you probably be lit out here, huh?
I mean, the young people obviously like me that I've met.
Yeah.
The older people, there is actually a comedy show that goes on here.
Really?
Yeah, Morty Stein runs it, and he's actually asked me to be on it. It's not like I'm like not allowed to be on the show. Morty's asked me, but it's a clean show.
Oh, but he in your hood though. Okay.
But Morty knows, and he's like, dude, send me 10, 15 minutes of clean stuff, and I'll definitely put you on. And he's seen me do like 5.
Yeah.
And he actually, to Morty's credit, called me when he had a little emergency that hopefully I'll have Morty on to talk about. Actually, it'll be fun too. But he tried to get me to come down on the last minute and help him out because he basically needed someone because their feature or something was late.
Yeah.
And I was already at another gig, so I couldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you couldn't fuck with it.
Yeah. So, but yeah, shouts out to Morty, and the Lake Wildwood show is fun,
Shout out
man.
to Morty,
So,
man.
but thank you, Mark, for coming down, man.
Hey, man, you my boy. I'm gonna pull up on you, man.
We're gonna have an interesting day. This is episode 1 of the podcast. I'm doing this podcast to highlight people like Mark and to have fun with us. We got I have 2 segments planned. We're gonna do a segment later on called Clip It and Riff It, where I got a little TV set up, and me and Mark are gonna watch these 3 clips that I found and thought hilarious. Me and Mark are gonna watch these clips, riff on them like comedians do, have some fun,
shit, yeah.
talk our shit
all day.
You guys will be able to watch them on YouTube too. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe too. By the way, if you're enjoying this so far, the first 35 seconds of this podcast, and then near the end, I'm gonna ask Mark the 3 most random questions he's been asked all day. A little bit of Halloween style too. I kind of kept it with a little bit of a theme there. So. Thank you, man. But yeah, and then later on after this, we actually have to go do. Have you ever done a private gig before?
I don't think I've done maybe like 1 or 2, like a birthday party. Yeah, man. Like
Okay,
1 or 2.
a 50th birthday party. You ever
It
done
wasn't 50. Yeah. This is like 20th. But the shit you sent me, this nigga think he 25 or something.
No, bro. So yeah, we have to do I got called by Mustafa. I think his last name is Osmani. I feel like I'm going to get it wrong if I really try. But Mustafa hit me up about a 50th birthday party going on in town, or a wife wants to put on a comedy show for her husband for her 50th birthday. And I spoke with her. We kind of talked about the price. They had heard about me, so they wanted me to do some time. I was not going to do an hour and a half by myself, which is kind of what I thought they think. Yeah, I think that's kind of what they were expecting. I don't know what they were expecting, but at the end of the day, I put a price out so I could at least pay Mark to come up. And then Zani Salvatore, who's also my boy, my little Zon dog, is going to come and do 15-ish, and then now Mustafa doesn't have to watch his cousin. He was going to open up his cousin's store.
Oh, shit's his cousin.
So no, he was not. He was originally going to host this thing and kind of, I was going to help book it and then headline or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then he told me he had to go open up his cousin's like liquor store, which is like the most Mustafa thing I've heard in my life. And then he texted me the other day and said he doesn't have to open up for his cousin anymore. So he's gonna do a couple minutes.
He gonna tap in. Okay.
He gonna tap in. We're gonna have some fun.
That's my dude, man. He always promoting and shit. I see them in videos in Grass Valley and shit.
Bro.
Oh, he's the one. I went up the tower, tapped in with him or whatever.
I know, man. I feel like if you look at his Instagram right now, like how it shows how many posts we have.
Yeah.
I feel like his is like 9,705 right now. Like, boy posts.
He on that promo shit, man.
All the time, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. You'll find out next week on the podcast how we did basically, because this is he's a 5th-year-old. I'm not gonna say his name just for privacy's sakes, but this is a guy that he likes Harleys, 4-wheeling, sailing was one of them. Which my family actually, I wrote some jokes for it. My family runs a regatta, which is I didn't know this at first, which is a boat race. I don't know if you knew that. But, okay.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, so a regatta is a boat race.
Yeah.
And my family ran like a charity one, still does, for years to help raise money for cancer research. Because my uncle died of cancer.
Oh, man. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah. It was I was like 3, so I don't remember it. But I do remember going to these regattas every year.
Yeah.
And like you, dude, it's my family's regatta. And they're like, yeah, regatta. I didn't know there was even a boat race going on for the first 11 years. Bro, I thought that regatta was like a French word for like adult shitty party, you know?
I thought it was like a Spanish party or something. I was like,
so they were like, yeah, this so-and-so won the regatta. I was like, damn, these motherfuckers must party, son. They won the party? That shit is crazy.
So you mixed, right?
Yeah, I'm half Irish, half Mexican.
Is this on your Mexican side?
No, this is my white side.
Your white side, okay.
Yeah, boat race, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
Definitely a white
side. Okay.
So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. Like a 5th-year-old that likes this. And the thing is like, it's so funny. I'll let you know this. This is kind of funny. So I messaged her asking her so I can know some things about him so I can make sure I book a feature. Like, I was like, what kind of comedians does your husband like so I can kind of book a feature that, will relate to him? Yeah. And she was like, and mind you, in my mind, I was like, I'm going to ask Mark, but I'm going to be nice and ask this question, Yeah. And she was like, Jeff Dunn and like some other, she's like, real blue collar comedy stuff. I was like, well, she's going to get Mark. So.
Hey, man, I'm bringing the nigga tree tonight, so you go get what you go get. Yeah.
You going to be Jeff Foxworthy today, bro? Or?
Shit. Yeah, we going, we I fuck with the whites, man.
Hey, you know what? It's funny. We had Mark up here for the Rybald show. What was it? 2 months? Yeah, it was in August.
Yeah.
And you crushed, bro.
Oh, I mean, I appreciate it.
You like so hard that the owner, whenever we bring it up, Ryan, shouts out Ryan from Rybald. Yeah. Every time we talk about it, you're the first person he brings up.
Really?
He's like, crazy. Dude, Mark was so funny, dude. I mean, that night you said one of the funniest, like. That should be up for your crowd work clip.
I was going to ask you if you had that tape.
I might still. Okay. If I don't, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's all good.
But it was so funny. So Mark was up there riffing, doing his thing. He had 15 minutes and was killing. And then there wasn't a lot of black people there. There was one guy up front that you were kind of messing with, Teal.
Yeah, Teal, yep.
Yeah. And he had a great joke for that, too. He's like, that. You asked him who named you. Remember that? What side of your family named you?
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh, my white side. You're like, yeah, for sure. Because ain't no black person naming someone that close to Steel. That's so good. And then Zani, who's going to be with us today, who I did not know this. I got to be honest. Yeah. But the next person you riffed on that night was his dad.
Really?
Yeah, and I didn't know this while you were doing it, but first of all, Zani is white. Let's start this. Yeah. White, dark hair.
Like a motherfucker.
Like, white as a motherfucker.
Shout out Zani.
The person you riffed on, dark. Like, not super dark, but like light-skinned dark, you would assume, you know?
Yeah.
And your joke, you were like, oh, wait, you black too? You like, there's another black person here. And you're like, what are you? And he's like, oh, I'm mixed. And you're like, what's the mix? And he said, oh, I'm European and Italian. And he goes, man, that's white.
I'm just saying, man. Like,
Bro, it was so factual though. Like,
if that'd be like you asking me, oh yeah, I'm Swahili and Nigerian. Like, nigga, I'm a nigga. Come on, man.
like, what are you talking about?
Gotta be all
right
Pacific. You black? You white, motherfucker?
Oh shit! I was just laughing so hard because I was like, "That is white." Like it's weird because Italians are darker, but you white. Like
you want to be special, then you white.
Yeah.
Just
And
say
he
you
had
white.
dreads though. It was like, bro, what is happening right now?
Yeah, it was out of control a little bit.
Man.
Zonnie, your dad tripping. Get that nigga together. I'm gonna call him a nigga because oh, see, I done knocked my beer over.
Oh snap! You know what? This is kind of the vibe I wanted for the first podcast.
Oh,
though.
perfect.
It's fine. It can be messy. We got beers going. I have my little pen somewhere. I was gonna smoke. I'll find it at some point. Oh, there it is. Yeah, man. So yeah, I wanted it to be hangout. I wanted to hang out with comedians, talk shit,
man.
have a good time, talk to you about comedy because I don't ever get to. If I talk too much comedy to my girl, she gets annoyed.
Really?
So, yeah, it's like I gotta find a reason to talk comedy with someone. But I will say one of the me and you met at a show almost 2 years ago.
About 2 years ago,
About 2 years because we're two of the hardest working comedians in Northern
California. You ain't fucking shit. You ain't shit for that. You ain't shit for that.
Hey, yeah, that's an inside joke for every comedian in the Sacramento area.
Bro, you done left me with that nigga, bro.
Bro, I had to, son. I will say, to your credit, you were like, you gotta pay me, bro. Like,
Yo, yeah, I hit that nigga up, bro.
Yeah, no,
I hit him up.
Now, to not completely hate, to say this, if you're brand new like I was, where I was not even a year into comedy, it's an easy show to get booked on.
Yeah.
You're going to get somewhat of a crowd, and it gives you experience of being on a book show.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I
definitely.
mean?
If you knew you want to get that in, get your
Yeah,
experience.
100%.
But then eventually you gotta level up. You know
Right,
what I mean? Which
right.
you did.
As-
Fast.
yeah.
Fast.
Well, I mean, and bro, you should be leveling up too. Like, you're fucking hilarious, dude.
I appreciate it, bro.
I mean, you
appreciate
proved it every
Yourself.
single time we've been together, bro. You've crushed.
Yourself, bro. Like,
Thank you, man.
how long you in it?
I'm a little over 2 years now.
2 years. I was like, damn, nigga, a year and a half.
How long you been doing it now?
About 7. About 7 years. I was like, damn, this motherfucker going a year and a half and he rip it.
But there's people too. Like, it's funny because I felt really good a year in when I was hitting people like you, and you were like, man, I'm 6 years in, I'm doing good. And I still do feel really good. There's people that have been, like, Julian's really complimenting me, Julian Lacrosse, and he's been doing it like 7-8 years.
Shout out to Julian. I didn't know he's been doing it that long.
Dude, me neither, but he crushed that night because you were on the we have the flyer right there if it's in camera. But yeah, you and Julian crushed that night.
It was a good show. Shout out to Julian, man.
Yeah, shout out to Julian.
Real dude. Julian always in some shit though.
Bro,
Julian always in some shit, bro.
You want some drama in the fucking... This guy getting death threats from some NBA kid right now.
What the fuck is going on?
God damn. And then he's gotten... Like, if he's not in it with an NBA kid, he's in beef with Danny Till for shocking his nuts at a fucking open mic.
Wait, what happened?
You don't remember this?
No.
Oh, man. Him and Danny... I mean, it's old news now. It's not like I'm fucking saying anything that no one knows about. But Danny Till tried to do the whole jackass thing. I still think he's doing it. But, like, there was a while where he was pushing hard.
Yeah.
And after Julian asked him not to, he tased his nutsack in a parking lot of Players. Long story short, that Julian runs an open mic at. And so Julian was afraid that if something happened, they were going to stop the mic, which is a very valid fear, you know. And if he asked you not to do it, you don't do it, you know. And they had a little open beef on Facebook for a while about that, you know, where Danny was more apologetic than beefing, but he was very upset that, like, Julian got more upset and for a while went on, like, a banning, like, tirade. Like, at one point, I think at one point Danny was banned from the open mic for, like, 17 years. Like, it kept adding up.
Danny, keep your nuts in your pants, man, you know?
Yeah, bro. Well, he did it through the pants.
He did it through the pants.
He did it through the pants. So... But if you want to do it, you know what? I'll say this, Danny. Do that shit not with your pants on. Put it on OnlyFans.
Yeah, see, you make some money, nigga,
bro.
You know?
I think we just call it Danny Thrill. You know.
Hey, Danny, take that idea, man. He putting you on.
I want some fucking cut though from that, my man. I'll film it even, but I still want to cut. Yeah, I'll be weird like that.
You keep that shit for OnlyFans, nigga. You know, when you up there, nigga, just tell jokes, nigga. That's okay. Right. What's wrong telling some jokes, nigga? You ain't gotta kill yourself, nigga.
Or make it your closer at least, so you ain't got to try to recover.
So how do you top shocking yourself in the fucking nuts?
You don't.
Like, come on.
I mean, you don't. You know.
Yeah. Like goddamn.
Yeah.
Like wait, where did he get? He had a taser.
He had a taser.
Oh, he committed to this shit.
I know. He really wants to be on Jackass. Man.
Like goddamn, ain't Jackass over?
I mean, they still going. They just did another movie like 2 years ago. They're talking about still doing it again.
What's the nigga?
Johnny
Bam?
Knox. Oh, Bam Margera?
Yeah.
Yeah, he been clean for like a year or 6 months. I just saw a post about him the other day.
Together. You see what happened to him with Jackass, motherfucker? You better, you know what I'm saying?
That's Danny's dream. What are you talking about?
That's his dream to be.
Dude, if you look like Bam Margera in 20 years, but he lived that life, Danny's like, dude, Danny, this is how fucked up Danny is.
Yeah.
Danny's doing the shot caller comedy.
Yeah.
You see that post? Everyone's been like, what the fuck is this?
Oh, I think I did see something about
Where
that.
they have 90 seconds on stage and the audience has remote controls to a shot caller connected to them.
I'm just gonna say this. This is a white show.
No, and I have to say this. I would usually agree right away, but I'm pretty sure. God, I don't want to say a name because I don't want to throw them on the bus.
Yeah.
But maybe they're not anymore, to their credit. But the original poster had a black comedian and a bigger name black comedian in the Bay Area on the front as like the host of the show.
Oh,
and I don't want to say. I don't want to say a name because I'm going to have to go back and bleep this out, and I'm editing this all myself. But I will tell you on our way to the show.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you want to look it up, I'm sure you can find it. I don't know. I don't think that poster's deleted.
Are they big?
Not big, but like, you know, they headline. Like, put it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bay Area.
Yeah. But it was a black comedian that put his name on it.
Dark skin, light skin?
Lighter skin.
Light skin.
Yeah.
Bigger? Have you said it?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Okay.
But yeah, so we met. Anyways, we met like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
One of the first things you did that I was like, I want to know how that started was because you've been doing it 7 years. So I don't know if it was right from the jump or it was more so like something you developed. But the break in your voice, because that's something you do naturally, like when you're getting really fired up, you know, or when you're talking passionately.
Yeah.
But like us chilling right now, you're not doing that. You know?
Nah.
But it doesn't come off as unnatural.
Yeah.
Because you know it's a thing you do.
Yeah, I didn't realize I'm doing it up there.
Really?
I mean, at one point it was, but like it's not like it's not like a purpose thing at one point. Yeah.
So when you first started, did you do it right away? Was it from the jump?
No. So I gotta give credit. So when I first started doing stand up, I was like probably maybe when you by year end.
Okay.
Probably were that when I was at that price point. Yeah, I was the angry black dude. I was mad about fucking everything. Nigga, Togo's done ran out of bread. Like I was just the angry black dude.
It's a good one to lean into, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Why not? Be the mad black dude.
Why
I'm
not?
I'm at the comedy spot. Y'all know the comedy spot. It's Midtown. It's by the Faces and shit.
Yeah.
You know.
It's right across the street from the LGBTQ Alliance.
Yeah, exactly. Outfit. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And I know that because I went there for my first open mic ever. Did a joke that was kind of gay, and I was a terrible comedian at the time, and they booed me off stage. At the end of Pride Month. Yeah.
Really?
Mind you, going back now, the joke I still use. It's my coffee shop joke.
Yeah.
But it was not written nearly the same.
Yeah.
I did not understand my audience at all. You know, like I definitely shouldn't have done that joke. But I've never gone back. I've never gone back to comedy spots since.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't been back either. But I started out there. That joke pissed them off.
Well, it was really bad at the time. It's not the same. I can't act like it was the same joke now. Like it was at the end of the joke, like I was pantomiming sucking a dick on the mic. You know, I was like, wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. Something they seen before.
Yeah, 100%. But it was one of those nights where we've all seen. Like there's certain shows, you know, like if you're gonna go to. It was at the end. It was the last mic of LGBTQ Pride Month, and I would say there was 20 people on that mic that night. Mm-hmm. I would say 15 of them that went up were either gay or bi or identified as they them.
Okay.
So it was all very relatable to the crowd that was there.
Yeah.
The other 5, one of them was me. I think another one was David Rodriguez.
Okay.
And then the other 3 were Kyrie Shabazz, Luke Soin, and Parker Newman. like killers, bro.
Yeah,
so
shout
me
to
and
them
David
three,
are up
bro.
there looking like, well, David was better. I mean, I was the worst one by far that night. Not only
Yeah.
because my jokes sucked and it was my first night, I was a straight white guy trying to perform to a crowd at
Yeah.
LGBTQ Pride Month about a gay guy trying to suck my dick in a coffee shop.
But you think they were offended by it, or they're just like,
I was getting 0 laughs. I wasn't even getting a reaction. You know, it's one of those things where it's like, if you get a clap, maybe you're not like making them laugh, but they're in it with you kind of thing. I mean, I had arms folded. I know this much. Because if you go to the comedy spot, you can go into the back and you can see the timer on the board, so you can know when people are like. And I think they were giving 4 minutes at the time.
Yeah.
And I was back there. I think I was like 21 on the lineup.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I was watching everybody go up, and everybody before me went overtime.
Okay.
Like 4.5, 5 minutes, and they weren't tripping. You know, they weren't like flashing the light. It wasn't like you had to get off stage, but you could see the timer when you come back out.
Yeah.
I know they pulled me off early because when I got backstage from my set, the timer was at like 3:53.
Oh, damn.
So I didn't even get to, like, they didn't like me so much that the host pulled me off early.
Really? Who was those?
Shahira.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. Yep.
I mean, I'll throw her under the bus. I mean, mind you, I wasn't doing well. I will say you should have let me eat the last 15 seconds, but, you know, it's bygones be bygones now.
I see motherfuckers not do that well there all the time.
Yeah, that's why I don't go back. I mean, I don't do a lot of open mics anymore, but if I'm gonna go to one, it'll be like Julian's or something, you know. Like I'll have some fun at that shit, you know.
I'll give them props. That's kind of why, like, what you say, cut your teeth, or like you
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
what I mean?
That's definitely
kinda,
a cut your teeth kind of mic.
Mm-hmm.
So you got the break in your voice kind of started there at that mic?
The break in my voice started at Last Unlimited. So I was the mad black dude. But I'm normally at Comedy Spot, and I'll talk about some people that was at Comedy Spot. But I'll talk about not a Comedy Spot. You know, I was the mad black dude. You know, when you're just starting out, you don't really have a voice yet.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're just you're kind of damn near emulating what you probably have seen or what, because you don't have nothing to go off
right.
of.
Your favorite comedians?
Yeah. Bernie Mac's my favorite comedian.
Oh, R.I.P., dude.
Yeah, R.I.P.
King
Bernie
of Comedy
Mac.
is one of the reasons I loved comedy.
Man, tell me, fire, bro.
Fire.
You know, fire.
So you were doing Bernie Mac impressions.
Damn near. Damn near. Like, I didn't sound like him vocally, but the shit I was talking about, how I don't like my friend's kids, shit like that. You know, really kind of hacky shit, And I remember Kyrie, he was hosted. This nigga used to give me that's my nigga now. I fuck with
Dude,
Kyrie.
me too. He's been hitting me up lately. Shouts out Kyrie, bro. He's a cool dude. He tries to act like he's so angry, and it's like, you're the nicest dude.
Kyrie hella cool.
He's so nice.
Bro, he used to give me a hard time at the beginning. Man, this motherfucker, I remember I did a set or whatever, and I'm just talking about, whipping I like my friend's kid and stuff like that, shit like that. And I'm not even the cracking voice shit yet. I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like, how the fuck Togo's you know what I mean? Like, just whatever, And he comes on after me. He's hosted. He was like, give it up for Mark Snipes talking about original shit, like, beating the kid's ass and not liking kids and shit. And I was just, that shit burned me to my soul.
And he'll do that to you.
He'll do that to you, man. And it did. And my mom was in the crowd. God rest her soul, rest in peace, my mama. She was in the crowd. She's like, what the fuck this motherfucker just say about that?
Mama had the claws come out, man.
She didn't give a fuck, man. And so he got on me, but he was right though. Like, he was, but I was new, so I'm learning or whatever. But so I do Last Unlimited one day, and for the longest time, I don't know if you had this when I've been 7 years, so I've been doing this since the 80s, damn near. I'm old, and,
my bones creaking from
I'm old, nigga. I know how it is a few years ago. But back then, nigga, Comedy Spot, like, it was kind of tough to get in the rotation a little bit. Last Unlimited was hard. Shout out to Shane. I forgot what's the last name. Anyway, Shane, y'all know he used to host Last Unlimited open mic back in the day.
Okay,
he moved away, but it was really hard to get on Last Unlimited open mic at one point. It wasn't a showcase; it was just open mic.
Right, just the open mic.
Yeah,
gotcha. This wasn't the pro-am.
No, not at all. It was just open mic, but it was very hard. Like you'll sign it, you get there damn near. Show started fucking 8 o'clock. You get there fucking 7 o'clock. Sign up. I brought 3 people. I really didn't, but I brought 3 people.
Bro, yeah, he had the lie and shit.
Yeah, like to get on.
Yeah.
Don't don't get on. A big time motherfucker walk in, he get right on. I'm like, damn, that's some bullshit. And my mom was going in the beginning because I didn't want to bring friends. Because if I'm not like that, because if I bomb, like they probably ain't gonna come. This nigga's trash.
Right.
I'm always going, and I got some support.
Yeah.
She went up to the because I couldn't get on for a while. So she kept going up to him like, I drove all the way from the Bay Area, Shane. I want to see my son. You gonna put my son on? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna try to get on. You gonna try? You gonna get him? She's on him. Like,
okay.
On this
Shouts out, mama.
motherfucker.
Let's go.
On this nigga.
Good.
You know what
her,
I mean?
bro.
And she eventually got me on. I'm just like, what the fuck,
That's
bro?
tight, son.
Got me on. She was a thug. Mama was a thug.
I was a thug. You get you on that stage, baby.
Yeah.
Get you on that stage.
Like, man, I remember Shane told me, he was like, when she did pass, he was like, bro, that sucks. Your mom was rocking for you, bro. Like, she was fucking with you.
R.I.P. to your mom, bro. That's
I appreciate
cool,
it, man. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
But anyway, one night I'm at the Last Unlimited, and I'm doing my German Shepherd. This is where it originated from.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm scared of this dog or whatever.
Yeah,
type of
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I just did it different one day. I didn't do it mad. I did it like kind of like, I don't know, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
type of shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I did it like that. And I get off. I'm not even noticing what I'm doing. I run to Luke's on. Shout out to Luke's on, man.
Dude, shout out to Luke. I like Luke a lot, man.
Real man. He's shooting a movie and shit, man. Shout out to him.
Dude, he does so much,
He
man.
got a lot of shit going on.
He shot Josh Means Special.
Did he?
Yeah, that's
oh,
Luke. Yeah.
Shit, okay.
Yeah, if you
Hell
haven't watched
yeah.
Josh Means Special, go watch Josh's special and then
it's
tell
dope.
Luke how amazing it was shot.
I tapped in and shout out to Josh Means, man. Nigga out here doing it, man.
Bro, he is grinding right
He
now.
lit, man. He lit.
Speaking
You
of
know?
laughs, I mean, that's where he shot that
his,
special.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
That's his hood.
Yeah.
You know?
That's cool though, man. So it was just that night kind of doing it different, and then was that the spark just clicked that night?
Yeah,
or what?
because I didn't really trip off of it, and then Luke was like, hey, wait, you did that joke? You should keep doing it like that.
That's
you know?
cool,
And I was like,
man.
oh, okay. And if he didn't say that, I probably would have it probably would have phased out or something.
Right.
And then, I would, do other jokes and shit. And, like other jokes, I wasn't really doing it. Wasn't purposely trying to do it, but it was still kind of being there. Just, I don't know. It just kind of just morphed into my style a little bit.
Yeah,
So,
and it gives you
yeah.
your own voice.
Something different, yeah.
Like you
So,
said, and then it's funny. I heard Anthony Jeselnik once say it should take you about a year to find your voice.
yeah, exactly.
And if you really look at, like that was probably you said it was probably a little after a year for you.
Probably, yeah, maybe a little before, maybe right before I hit a year.
Yeah.
Around that time, yeah.
And it's something about that clicks.
Yeah,
you know
they
what I
seen
mean?
that. Yeah.
Like I remember winning another Josh Means' competition was last July, a while back, you know, and I had finally developed like my storytelling, like my 7 minutes that night. Was 2 jokes, really.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, realistically, there's obviously more jokes written in between.
Yeah.
But it was A joke that took about 3 minutes, B joke that took about 3-ish minutes.
Yeah.
And it added up to about 7. And it won me that competition, and that's where I started getting booked after that. But I couldn't figure out. I knew I had stories because that's how I got into it. Was everyone you keep hearing after a while like, oh, you're such a good storyteller, and people are laughing. I'm like, I want to do this, you know. But I couldn't figure out how to turn them into jokes. And it took about a year to figure out how to just talk on stage, almost how you talk to someone.
Yeah.
Because everyone makes it sound like it's, you want to be your complete self on stage. And it's like, you do, but you have to figure out how it's yourself being performative.
Yeah, how you translate you
Right.
to, exactly.
Because it's still a performance. You're still putting together an act.
Yeah,
We don't
exactly.
call it a talk. We call it an act.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So we're still trying to be a different version of ourselves on stage, but it's still a version of ourselves.
Yeah.
Like with you don't, your voice doesn't break naturally like that, but it's not unnatural.
Yeah.
It's still something you've naturally done.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, when I go up there, it just happens now.
Yeah, people always talk about like, oh man, you're so high energy for me. You're so, like, I'm naturally like that. I'm naturally loud,
definitely.
naturally talkative,
Yeah.
naturally very fast.
I seen it early in you when we were doing a show or whatever, and I remember you just went up to me, you were just kind of like, hey, man, I see how you're doing your thing or whatever, didn't booked or whatever. And I'm like, oh, this motherfucker ain't getting booked or whatever. So you fucking Josh's shit.
And that's so funny. I didn't even think about it. You were the plug for that.
Yeah, yep.
Dang.
Yep. I did not. You fucking, I was like, oh, shit.
Dude,
I was
full
hella
circle.
proud, bro.
Bro, I mean, me and you have had so much fun from the jump.
The jump, yeah.
I mean, from that first show that night, we laughed so hard just hanging out in the back to the point where the guy that ran the show had to tell us to calm down a little bit.
Yeah, bro. Like
one of the funniest things was the second or third time we did that show together. The Donnell Rawlings dude.
Oh yeah. I forgot. I don't know if I want to say his name or not.
You can if you want. I believe it or we'll leave it. Who fucking cares?
It's Adam something. Adam.
Oh, his name?
Yeah.
I don't remember his name. I still just remember it as like a Donnell Rawlings.
He looked like a fucking Donnell Rawlings, bro. And then and he sounded like him. He looked like him, bro. And bro, I'm telling you, when you weren't, cause bro had called, the promo had called me one day. And he was like, with where the show was called, he's like, we're looking, we want diversity and shit. And then you want to like, when you like, white comedians, or different types of other than black or whatever, blah blah. And then I was just like, yeah, but why are you looking? I was like, fucking Tyler. I was like, fucking Tyler, bro. I was like, no fucking way. So I was like, nigga, I don't know shit. The fuck? I'm a promoter. How motherfucking show shit? But no, motherfucker. So I hit Tyler. I was like, you doing the show? Whatever. He was like, nah, I got my girl's birthday party. I was like, that nigga gone, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Gone.
Well, it was funny because the person that runs that show tried to tell me at some point that he basically wanted to turn me into John Mulaney.
I wanted to ask you about that. I remember one time he said something about we talked or something on stage.
He did it on stage to introduce me, which was it's not the weirdest way I've ever been brought up, but it's definitely up there.
That was pretty weird.
Yeah, because he brought me up with like me and this dude. We had like a disagreement once, and it was like that's even more of a state. Or I mean, he said something along those lines.
Yeah,
and it didn't come off like we hated each other or like we were mad, but it came off as like, we had a scuffle and then it was cool. And it was like, that's even more than what it was. It was literally a texting conversation where he was like, I think you should try to wear nicer stuff on stage. And was almost like alluding to like a suit. And I was like, hey man, did you hear my material? You think that's going to come off well in a suit?
Let's wear a suit one time. This is when he's going to pay us or whatever. But
okay.
The show it was just that was my last time. Shit.
I mean, you're going to work with certain producers. Like I work with a couple producers still. I'll say really one that comes to mind that I know a lot of people don't like working with. Mm-hmm. But there's always going to be a reason you don't like working with certain people or do like working with certain people, it's your threshold is different for some. You know what I mean? Like there's some openers that are like, oh, I won't open for this person because they make me sell merch after the show.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, listen, man, if Tom Segura asked me to sell fucking merch naked after his show in Chicago in January, guess where I'm gonna be? Like
you can't see it, but you got the book up here. You got the
I do have Tom Segura's book up there.
That's nigga, you got me in there.
Bo. So good.
I got pissed like a motherfucking Tyler. Is it gonna be like if I
No, go ahead, man. We'll cut it off, man. That's go for it.
I'm trying to concentrate. I'm like,
nah, you're good, bro. Go. Alright, we're back. You got Mark drained his bladder. We're good to go.
I had to shake the snake, man.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta, we gotta do what we gotta do. He's got 2 beers in him, going on number 3 right now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get to the videos now too, because me and you got a gig to get to in an hour.
Yeah.
And then I have to go to another gig after that. I got 2 gigs.
Where you at?
I know I'm working this week.
Yeah, you got one tomorrow, don't you?
I do have one tomorrow too.
Motherfucker lit, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to work. You know what I mean? Today's gonna be the first time I do like 40 minutes.
Yep. Hey man, once you do it though, you can do 40 minutes.
Right. It's like that's where I was at. I was like, listen, I'm not charging a whole lot, know. It's either, I've never done 40 before. I've done 30. 40's a little past the time I've done.
Yeah.
I wrote all my jokes down. It got me to about 32, 35.
32. Okay.
So I can and this is jokes that I probably some of them are not going to ever be done again, but we'll do it today and we'll see what happens, and I'll let you guys know next week whether it killed or I fucking bomb my ass off.
You did 30. How'd that go? It went pretty.
It actually went well. It wasn't for a whole lot of people. It was me and Chicago Steve each did 30.
We
basically like co-headline kind of. At an axe bar, which was kind of interesting. They did not throw axes during the show, which was nice.
That's good.
Yeah,
good for them.
But there's like 15 people there. It wasn't a whole lot.
Yeah.
One of those things where it's like everyone's laughing, but you don't feel like you're doing good, and then at the end, everyone's like, "Dude, you were hilarious." And you're like, "Okay, I guess I did good because you're not you know, people will just not say anything to you.
Just, yeah.
They'll just be like, yeah, don't say anything. That guy was kind of shitty. So this is going to be the first try at a segment here. So this is Clip It and Riff It. I got together 3 clips that I thought me and Mark here could have some fun watching and riffing on together. I showed him one before just to kind of give him an idea. Ooh, no, actually, no, we're going to do this one first. So this is like 2 Russian guys fighting. It's like a Russian UFC. They start fighting during the face-off, and then these ninjas come in and start breaking them apart.
You said niggas or ninjas?
Ninjas.
Oh,
they're all white, so they're definitely not, you know.
Oh, okay.
But then watch this. Before you...
I know some ghetto-ass white people. Oh, shit.
So before the guy can even sit down, like they go to sit down, and then one of the guys that was squaring off just gets up right away from his chair and just levels the guy.
Can you play that again?
Yeah, play it one more time. And so they square off. Boom. Start. All right, yeah, and then this SWAT team comes in and breaks them apart. And this guy acts cool, like it's over, we're all good.
Okay, yeah.
And then the minute he sits down before anybody can react.
Oh, damn! Damn! Oh, you thought it was good, huh?
You thought it was sweet.
Damn! Was he the one that attacked him? Was he the one that swung first?
No. He's the one that got swung on first.
Oh, yeah, nigga, I get my kick back, bro.
Right?
Yeah.
For real.
Fuck out of here.
Bro, you know what that reminded me of was, you ever play Mortal Kombat growing up?
Yeah.
You remember Liu Kang where he did that kick to your chest?
The little, when you get in the air and hit the little feet?
Well, that was a bicycle kick. He also had the quick kick where it was just, hoo-bah! And he would kick you in the chest.
Yep.
That's what he did, was the hoo-bah kick.
Okay, that motherfucker. God damn. He got him when you're sitting down.
Right, Russians are crazy.
When was this?
I can't even read that shit in the back of that fucking video.
Oh, yeah. It's some Russian shit.
It's some Russian UFC. I just saw it on the Sports Center's Instagram, and I was like, this is so offhand that we can fucking have, like, it's so, the best part about that was, like, that guy played it so cool. Like, we good. We good.
You good. You swung on me, nigga. Yeah, I'm cool. We gonna let it rock.
And then the minute he's about to sit down, he notices that no one's paying attention, and he can just get one in and sprints across the whole stage.
Yeah.
No one stops him.
Yeah.
And just
he dope fiend that nigga.
Bro,
like he dope fiend him. Get back though, bro. You gonna swing on me here in the face off, bro?
Swing on me, you getting this 12 to the chest, son. Like,
no, I'm on you, bro. Good for him, bro. Real nigga shit, man.
Man, good for that guy. That's funny. All right, so this next one, let's see where. Oh, okay, yeah, I gotta swing over here. Here we go. All right, so this is the one we watched beforehand a little bit.
Oh yeah, it's one where.
So there's a guy skating down with this girl in a shopping cart. He lets go, and then bam, she hits.
Oh shit!
She hits a curb.
Did her shoe fall off?
Yeah, dude. She hits a curb and scorpions out of the cart face first onto. She's dead. I mean.
She gotta be.
Or
God
like
damn.
I just feel like, man, I wonder if that's the way he was breaking up with her. Like
I don't know where they were shopping at, but it's giving Walmart.
Well, it does look, and you know what's funny is my girl watching it, and her first reaction was, that's not real. And I was like, if you watch it again, she looks at the camera.
Yeah.
So they either had a perfect edit of a dog at the last second, or that girl is in a hospital.
Oh no, she probably dead, bro.
Yeah.
She dead. Dude. No, I think it was real. I think real a motherfucker.
Now,
how do you fake that?
Yeah, and now if she's hot, it's a super tragedy too. I mean,
she a bitch. She a bad bitch. Yeah, it's tragedy, but I don't think she ain't looking like a bad bitch. I don't think.
It's hard to tell with this video. I'll say that. But even if she was, she looks like Two-Face now. Like just half that face is just fucking
over.
Meat. Like
she ain't got no
ground meat.
She ain't got no ass, nothing.
No.
Yeah, nah. Well, she deserved it.
If she had bigger tits, she would have stopped the fall. You know?
Exactly. You feel me? I mean, what was the end goal though? Like, what did you think was finna happen?
Part of me honestly thinks he was like, the relationship's over. She's super hot. I don't ever want her to fuck another guy again. I'm gonna ruin her face or kill her. Like,
God damn, man. Like,
what led to this idea too?
I don't know. And who owns rollerblades anymore?
Also true.
Yeah.
No one rollerbladed. I rollerbladed as a kid. I don't hate rollerblading. Right?
I was a fruit booter. What call that?
Yeah. I don't know what that means, but sure.
Yeah. When back in the day, when motherfuckers was skateboarding like a motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then when you was rollerblade, I couldn't skateboard for shit.
Me neither.
Like,
bro.
nothing.
Couldn't ollie for 8 months after trying that shit.
I couldn't even ride that motherfucker.
Fuck,
Like, I
for
was
real,
terrible.
bro. You're not lying.
So I put, I rocked the rollerblades and shit, and then to like, people that skateboard and shit. This is back in the, early 2000s. Niggas is wearing skate and shit. This shit's popular for white people.
Yeah,
I had a lot of white
for
friends.
sure.
I was trying to fit in, so I was like, I can't skateboard, nigga. I'm a rollerblade,
Yeah.
And they called them fruit booters. Like, you niggas is
Fruit
you
booters.
Niggas, yeah.
I love it.
You niggas is pussy. You can't skateboard, bro. Like,
I think there's
yeah.
3 black people that skateboard. There's one pro that was in Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
I was him every time.
You had to be.
Every time I
Every
was
time.
picked him. He the one I did he had a signature grind. I think it was called Casper grind or some shit.
God,
like
I hope
that.
not. That sounds so racist. You named him after a nickname for the clan, bro.
Facts.
That's
Facts.
wrong, son.
Damn, what was his name? Campbell or something like that.
Man, I don't know. Comment below if you guys are
Yeah.
watching this. You remember, so we can remember that dude's name.
Yeah.
because it was him, and now we got Lupe Fiasco did it. And then Lil Wayne picked it up as That's the 3 black people that skate.
I'm thinking you naming pro skaters and shit.
No.
I'm thinking you said Lupe.
3 black people on the planet that skateboard.
Kick pushing and shit.
Yeah.
They were mad at him because he wasn't a real skateboarder back then, I remember.
I know, they called him fake. I was like, if he can kick push, he can do more than I can. I'm
Exactly.
white.
See, skateboarders is very particular. Like, they're like, oh, you're fake, you're a poser, that type of shit.
I know, man.
Mm-hmm. Very particular.
That's how I knew that I was like, I already had a lot of black friends growing up, but that's how I knew I was like way more like close to black people is when I couldn't skateboard.
I'm like, I'm about to say, that's why you can't skateboard.
Yeah,
nigga?
bro. I was like, oh yeah, no, this is not for me.
Yeah, there's no
Football,
reason.
basketball, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You know you can skateboard, though.
I mean, if I tried, I'm sure I could figure it out. The white would break through at some point, I still listen to like rock music. It's there,
Oh, yeah. I was playing, I've been pulled over on the 70 so many times because my grandma used to live in Marysville.
Right.
I used to be up there all the time. Shout out to Nigga Nana. She ghetto as a motherfucker.
Dude. That's another story we'll have to get into.
will have to.
Bro, oh my god, that lady kept saying that over and over
Oh,
again.
yeah.
Oh, my
Man, that's
God.
fucking funny.
Shout out to Nana though.
Yeah, shout out to Nigga Nana. You can say it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say it on this. I'll get canceled for sure.
I mean, if they try to beat you, I can't help you, but like.
That being said, Mark has given me a N-word pass. I'm just not gonna use it.
Multiple of 'em.
Yeah, not gonna use it on the podcast. Not the time.
Multiple of them. I've been kicked out the black community so many fucking times. So yeah, I just get them out. Fuck it. Fuck it.
I'll just hand them out now. Everybody get these things.
But I got pulled over on the 70 hella times, bro.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Just because of
Just they ain't not used to see. I don't. You would see
hold
it's not nigga friendly.
yeah,
you know.
it's not.
Not like that at all.
Yeah.
So I rolled up here, rolled the windows down. I was playing Maroon 5 just to look like, nigga playing Maroon 5. He not bothering nobody.
Wearing your hat backwards and stuff.
Yeah, he ain't bothering nobody. I played Maroon 5. What's the motherfucker's name? Foster the People. I'm playing like a whole bunch of just all the white shit I know.
Oh, he's a good boy.
He's not doing nothing.
That's
Like,
so
come on, I hit the
funny.
dreads and the beanie. Like, I'm ready for this shit, man.
So funny, dude. D-Rock and DeJan came up here for the next Ribald show.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
So
Shout out to D-Rock and D Tyler, man.
Yeah, they fucking killed too.
Did they?
Yeah,
Dope.
they did
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah, they beast, man.
All right, well, we got one more video. I thought this one would be fun too. I don't know if you've seen this, but this is pretty funny, dude. All right.
We're live from
So-
Stankonia.
The person talking is Big Boy
Yeah.
from Outkast
Uh-huh.
with
Which
an
is pretty much
owl
natural
on
because she
his
is
glove.
nocturnal.
Yeah, it's a little.
Can't fall
It's a
for that.
huge
Go
owl.
back to
Little
go to sleep.
random.
He's like training
Say bye.
owls now.
Say bye, Hootie.
Oh damn.
Say bye.
And on the
I'm see
left
you.
is just a
I'm see you
picture
when. I'm see you when.
of Andre
I'm see you
3000
when. Oh, there you go. There you go.
with gray hairs in there playing some kind of
Yeah.
flute of some sort. It looks kind of like a shotgun barrel.
Straight like
So
that.
this is what Big Boy had to result to because Andre wasn't doing their album.
This is what Outkast is doing.
God damn.
One of them plays flute around the world, and the other one trains owls.
That is that's crazy. You remember how old are you? About 34, 30?
Yeah, 34.
Okay, so you about to be the same age.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Them motherfuckers was lit back in the day.
Bro, they were like Andre 3000 has one of the most unique styles of any rapper ever. You know, I was like, as soon as I saw this, I was like, if they get back together, they should rename the group Outkast and Spells.
You a fool.
I mean, they look awesome though.
That's
like
a good one.
I love the caption for this is Andre 3000 plays the flute and Big Boy is a master of owls. My favorite rap group turned into some Zelda characters and I fucking love it.
That shit crazy, man.
Bro, isn't that wild? Like that's what these guys are doing now.
You know, I seen a skit on Key and Peele.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what the flute shit reminded me of.
That's right.
Yeah,
Remember that skit?
yeah.
That was such a good skit, dude. Where these
Yeah.
guys were fucking where they met at the bargain and dude. I mean, they really did turn into that. Like Kim
Basically,
Peele,
yeah.
like predicted the future on that
Basically,
one.
Andre 3000 do like a fucking verse every 3-4 years.
I know, and it's
Yeah.
still fire. You know what I mean?
He hard.
It's crazy to think about like if you go back to when we were younger and those were the groups we were into. What some of those guys, not everybody, but like if you would have told me like Snoop. Like put it this way, I don't know if you know this. Like Snoop Dogg does everything. We know that.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah.
Snoop Dogg is now making affirmation raps for white girls.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like or maybe it's either. Maybe it's not that. It's for kids, I think actually. But they're affirmations. They're like positive. So they're like it's Snoop Dogg going like, say it with me, kids. I am the best, and they go, I am the best, and he's like, I'm important in the world. No, I'm important in the world.
Nigga, I'm telling you, Snoop Dogg don't turn down fucking check.
Nope.
This motherfucker be on every fucking thing, bro.
Everything.
He was.
Bro.
I see that he was the voice of a GPS and shit. Snoop Dogg is old. Like he don't turn down nothing.
I want a whole documentary series of him doing the National Geographic shit though.
That shit was hell of him and Kevin.
So funny, bro.
Snoop Dogg misses calling in comedy.
For real.
He's
And if he
fucking
wanted to
funny.
do stand up right now, he's one of the few people I would not be mad if they wanted to step into it.
Yeah.
Like
Now-
T.I., get the fuck out of
I
here.
was gonna say T.I. I don't know, bro. It ain't working, bro.
T.I. and
working.
DJ No Chill need to get the fuck out of here. Y'all need to step out of comedy, bro. We good without y'all, man. I love you, Julian.
You gonna get us beat up,
Man, I know. I ain't going back to the Bay anytime. Actually, I gotta
You
go
from the
there.
Bay?
I think so. I think he said Bay Area.
You say he's slapping niggas, so I was like, damn.
I mean, maybe Oakland then, you know?
Yeah, it gotta be.
It gotta be
Richmond
Oakland.
something.
Man.
Julian, you gonna have to take that motherfucking battle, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm coming to that.
How funny would it be if DJ No Chill actually watched this podcast? Like,
He seemed to watch everything else and motherfucker all in the comments. And this motherfucker go see it.
I should tag him and be like, hey, man, just so you know, I mentioned you like 8 times in this fucking podcast.
You notice I ain't really say nothing about this nigga. And I ain't this nigga gonna come slap me and shit.
Man, hey, as long as you do it in like when I'm taping the set, so I can at least get a clip out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me clip that shit so I can get something out of it.
Shout out my nigga DJ Chili, man.
DJ Chili Chill, man.
Chili do this
Just stay chill, bro.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna end this off with I used to do sports radio. I was telling Mark beforehand, but back in the day before I did comedy, like my daughter was actually really young. She's 10 now, but she used to come to the studio with me, and she learned that when Dad put the headphones on, she couldn't talk.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
she was really smart. So I did sports radio for a while. One of the shows I ran was a high school sports show, and I did this thing at the end of those shows called the 3 Most Random Questions You Get Asked All Day.
Yeah.
And it turned into a really fun segment, and then I obviously don't do radio anymore, but I always thought about that was really like I did like 3 or 4 shows, but out of all of them, that was really the segment that got everybody so excited and like because people would text in and like their answers. So hopefully you guys, if you're watching this, ask your spouse, ask your friends these random questions. It'll be a lot of fun. I'll clip it, put it online, comment if you're watching the clip. But this is going to hopefully be the 3 most random questions that Mark gets asked all day. Little bit of a Halloween aura too, because we're filming this before Halloween. So, all right, first question. Would you rather live in a haunted house for the rest of your life or
I didn't even want to hear the I ain't living no damn haunted.
or haunt a house that you lived in for 200 years after you're dead?
Oh, the second one.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. See, now my girl had a lot of trouble with this one
Really?
because it has to be a house you lived in.
Okay.
So she was like, I don't want to be in any of the houses I lived in for 200 years. She don't like the houses she lived in.
Well, what do you got to do? You dead.
Well, this is the other point she brought up is you don't sleep as a ghost. I mean, you would figure. So
Yeah.
you have to be up for the entire 200 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time to be there. But I think I'd go with the haunt, too.
Hell
I'm not
yeah.
living in a haunted house.
I'm not. Hell no. I don't do that shit. I don't do ghosts, none of that shit at all. Hell no. You seen Scary Movie? We dead in the first 30 minutes.
True. I mean, that makes a lot of sense that you wouldn't want to live in a haunted house. Man.
Hell
Just
nah.
for safety reasons, what you've been taught your whole life through cinema.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
If I'm a ghost, because I'd be a cool ghost. I'd be like, what, Casper, friendly nigga?
Yeah.
I
See,
don't bother nobody.
my original question was
Uh-huh.
the rest of, like, the entire afterlife,
Yeah.
but I feel like that almost made it you had to choose haunted house for your life because then you're stuck in a house your whole that's forever. You know?
Oh yeah. No, I'll choose forever.
You still choose
I'm
forever?
not well, how long I gotta live in a haunted house?
The rest of your life.
Whatever
house
I'm
you-
regular, I'm a regular person. First,
Yeah, if you
option.
live in the haunted house,
Uh-huh.
it's just whatever house you move to is haunted for the rest of your life.
Oh, nigga, I'm the ghost. What? Nigga, I'm the ghost.
Doesn't matter
nigga.
forever.
What?
Yeah, I think I'd go with haunt afterwards.
Nigga, I'ma just.
I'll find a way to have fun.
I'ma sit on the fucking bathroom counter, nigga.
Yeah.
And just look at this bitch shower.
Dude, especially as comedians, like imagine how much fun we could have with that. Like,
Cause I'ma still do stand up.
yeah.
I'ma still do. Yeah, somebody get these motherfucking
I'm
jokes.
making these
nigga.
jokes for the
Hell
rest of
yeah.
eternity. Son.
Hell yeah. Can I leave to go do stand up? Open mics and shit.
I mean, you can invite ghosts over. I feel like to the house.
Okay.
They can move. You know. What I
Yeah.
mean? I feel like you have to stay in the house as part of the continuation.
You wouldn't book me the headline or nothing like.
I mean, we could figure it out.
Yeah.
bro.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't switch up on me.
You
'cause
got a
I'm
long
dead
time
now.
to get better at stand up too. You got forever.
Exactly. Yeah. Fucking yeah. That's true. I'm a fucking Oh shit.
All right. Second most random question: if you had to kill a boy band, which one and how? I'll give you mine, and and my girlfriend's give you time to think.
Okay.
My girlfriend said BTS, that Korean pop band, because she didn't know that they were the biggest band in the world. She thinks
Yeah, I
that's
didn't know that. I
outrageous.
just figured the Asian niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah. They lit, but I never hear the nigga music. Nothing.
I mean, I don't listen to it, but I know they're huge. You
Yeah.
know? She didn't tell me how she'd kill them. I figured she just poisoned their rice. I don't know what she did.
The thoughts and views of Cantu now reflect on Mark Snipes.
Yeah, no, Mark's not making these jokes. I am. I'm a terrible person. I said I would. I was thinking about. I was like, I would want to do it in a funny way because I would kill 98 Degrees.
Oh yeah, ain't they already dead?
No, Nick Lachey's still. I don't know. There's 4 of them.
Their career dead?
Their career's definitely dead.
Ever since Jessica left that nigga been shit.
That was all he had, man.
It's Jessica. Yeah.
It was Jessica. I think. Well, he's doing something now.
Yeah.
It's somewhat in the zeitgeist, but I can't remember what it is. But he is relevant.
Yeah.
To a degree.
Uh-huh.
But I would put them all in the freezer and put it at negative 98 degrees and watch them freeze to death. That would be pretty funny.
Shout out to
Shout out Nick
98
Lachey.
Degrees.
Yeah.
I don't know them other niggas. Is Nick Lachey. Are they the ones that I like girls that wear crummy and fish my
No.
truck?
That was fuck. Who the fuck was that? New Kids on the Block? No.
No, that
What the fuck was their name?
O-Town.
O-Town?
O-Town. I think it was O-Town. Yeah.
No, 98 Degrees was now I can't remember their songs, but I did know one for a
I
while,
definitely know, but I can't remember the name of it. Yeah. I remember them niggas.
So who would you kill, man?
I'ma kill Jackson 5.
Jackson 5?
Jackson 5.
Just get rid of him early, huh?
Well, Michael gone.
That's true.
What the fuck is you niggas finna do without Michael?
That's true. Get him out of here.
Yeah. Michael was so famous that he just overshadows. If y'all did shows without him, like, what the fuck we finna watch? Like,
That's true.
yeah, so...
How you
Michael
killing
dead.
him?
Yeah, huh?
How you gonna kill him?
Underwater.
Just drown him?
Drown them niggas. Yeah.
Oh, the scariest way for black people to die. Oh, no. You're cold,
crazy.
man.
You're crazy. That's funny.
All right. Last random question. 'Cause we gotta get to,
NSYNC. I seen y'all doing a reunion and y'all look old and shit. So,
oh yeah, they are. I forgot about that.
That's how you know it ain't looking good for Justin, nigga, because you ain't fuck with them niggas in like 15 years.
For real.
Ignoring their phone calls and shit. And
all of a sudden, Justin's like,
let's get back together.
What y'all up to?
Come Come on, bro.
Facts.
And Lance is zesty now.
He is zesty. That's a funny word. I like that word for gay people.
Yeah, I think it
Zesty's
fits.
Cool. I like it.
It fits. He
Yeah.
doing all his extra shit now, and I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, you weren't doing that shit before you came out of the closet. That's all good, but keep it the same when we come back. Bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be their audience though. Is the gay audience? That's gonna come back for them hard.
Probably.
Because Lance is gonna be huge for them, and then they just want to fuck Justin. I mean,
Yeah, them bitches. Yeah, the bitches like Justin.
yeah. I mean, Justin is a good-looking guy. Like, there's just no.
He aging like milk, but
but
just that nigga. I ain't gonna lie, I was a Justin fan.
Yeah, white people, we age like milk. I mean, I got like another 5 good years left, and I'm gonna be a
You look
fucking
younger.
troll.
I thought you was fucking like 20 something.
I know, bro, but it's gonna happen fast. There's a lot of grays in this shit right here.
I
Like,
got mine coming in too. Yeah,
it's gonna go from like looking 20 to llooking 55 in like a year.
You
It's
say
gonna
you
suck.
34? I was thinking my age. Like,
I know, man.
Yeah.
Like, all right, last random question, then we'll go get to this gig. Thank you for doing this, man. This has been a lot of fun.
Thank you for having me, bro.
If you had to be one of the Universal monsters, which one would you be?
Universal Monster.
So that's like werewolf, Dracula, Swamp Thing, Invisible Man, Frankenstein. I think that there might be a couple more, but it's kind of like,
Name off again.
you got Swamp Thing, which I don't know who the fuck's ever picking Swamp Thing, but Dracula, werewolf, Frankenstein, Invisible Man is one, which is always an interesting choice. You know,
Yeah.
find out a lot about people like that. I think there's a couple more. Comment below if we forgot one, and maybe we'll change our answer.
Yeah.
I figured I off the top of the head, just thinking about them, I went werewolf at first.
Okay.
Just because I'm like, well, at least I get to be regular for like fucking 98% of the time.
I can see you as like a Wolverine type nigga.
Yeah, and I mean, think about it. You're only changing on full moons. That's fucking 13 times a year. Like, who cares?
Like Thriller, when the moon comes.
Exactly.
Okay,
You
hell
start
yeah.
dancing and shit is crazy.
That's hard. What would I pick? Okay. You mix, right? You say you Irish and Mexican. So I'm gonna be mixed too.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna be half vampire and half invisible man.
Oh, I like this. All right, an
Yeah,
invisible
yeah.
vampire.
Invisible vampire.
Dang, that's super scary, dude.
And I'm gonna find the baddest bitch and follow her fucking home. And I'm gonna sit on the motherfucking toilet seat. And when she get in the shower, I'm suck on the bitch's titty without the bitch knowing, nigga.
That's how you're gonna change into a vampire.
I change to a vampire.
Yeah.
I'm sucking blood and titty milk, nigga.
She's gonna have 2 bite marks right above her nip.
Right there. I'm gonna go in. She gonna be bit all over. Where these fucking
Like,
bite
oh my
marks
god,
come from?
there's all these holes. My tits look like Swiss cheese. I like the creativity though, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like Frankenstein would be cool because you're super strong, but you're also like dumb. You know what I mean? Like,
Ain't no white man gonna be controlling me and shit.
no. He does get the bitch at the end though.
Oh, does he?
At the movie, yeah, I'm pretty sure he gets the girl.
Don't
I
they
could
do-
be wrong.
Don't
but
they do that makeup? Don't you like run them or something, or you like control them?
maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I will say this as a comedy person,
Yeah.
and I don't know if you watched this.
Yeah.
But suggestion of the day: if you haven't seen the movie Young Frankenstein,
Uh-uh.
which is Gene Wilder, like the guy that played Willy Wonka,
yeah.
the original
Yeah.
Willy Wonka.
He did a lot of movies with Richard Pryor.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Mhm. Yep.
So I watched that movie in college at like 20, maybe I was only like 19 even. But I thought this movie's going to suck. You know what I mean? It's fucking 50s. Like this movie's trash. There's no way it holds up, you know? Legitimately one of the funniest movies I've ever watched.
Really? And
Dude.
it's made in the 50s?
I mean, it's all in black and white.
Really? Okay.
And you will laugh. I mean, there's just some movies, like, especially if you love comedy.
Yeah.
They're just gonna hold up
They're
because
timeless.
it's writing, it's timing,
Yeah.
it's everything that you look for as a comedian.
Yeah.
Another one like that is Caddyshack. You know, that's made in
Yeah.
the 70s, I believe, or maybe it was 80s. Either way, you watch that today, one of the funniest movies you'll ever see.
That's crazy because that's interesting. Like, there's like certain comedians that will they're like from back in the day or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like revered. And I'll go and watch them and I'll be like, they cool. But they really are innovators, and I've probably seen their style and the shit that they created done so many times that to me it's like, oh, this same shit I always see, but they were the first to do it.
Right.
So just the fact that movie was filmed in the motherfucking 1950s and was able to make you laugh and shit and was still good, that's how original that shit was. That's how fucking groundbreaking that shit was. So
Gene
that's,
Wilder's a legend, man.
yeah,
He's
like a
fucking
motherfucker.
legend, you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Well, thank you, Mark, so much for doing this, man. This is episode 1 of the Dipped in Gravy podcast. Mark, tell them, well, this will be probably dropped, I'm thinking next Thursday.
Next Thursday?
Which
Okay,
will be
cool.
the 26th.
Okay,
So where are you
yeah.
going to be at after that?
26. Where am I gonna be at? So I'm gonna be filming. I have a show called RN News. It's really called Real Nigga News, but some of you motherfuckers are sensitive, so I gotta, you know what I mean?
With the RN
I gotta,
on there.
yeah, I gotta abbreviate it just in case, you know, sponsors or some shit. I don't know if it might pop off. Who knows?
Who knows? We going to try.
Yeah, who knows, you know? Basically, I'm going over topics and shit and all that, just anything that's going on in the news, and, you know, I'm giving a real nigga perspective. You know what I mean?
it, dude.
Yeah, you know, you watch TMZ and all this shit, but you have what you probably wondering, what does a real nigga think about this shit?
My man is one. He's
That's
an
what
RN.
that's what I'm here for.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. I'm definitely gonna have you on.
I can't wait, man.
Definitely.
I'm not an RN, but, you know, I've been around a lot of them. So,
No, you
know.
real nigga. Yeah, I
appreciate
ignite you
bro.
as a real nigga
Hell yeah.
all day.
I can't wait, man. And then you
All
got
day.
any shows coming up in November?
I have what shows I got? I can't think of all of them. But I have I know I got one on November 16th with I think D-Rock and my homegirl Shania Hayes is throwing that shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where
so
at?
I'm, this is at Big Sexy Brewery.
Oh, yeah. I know
Yeah.
Big Sexy. That's a
Yeah.
fun one, man.
Yeah,
I've done that
mhm.
before.
I haven't done it before, but I hear about it a lot.
I have some shows that I'm starting to book up here in the area, and you know, I've had you and you killed. So I have some shows in the end of November, early December.
Bro, I seen the last show you did was fucking packed.
It was great, man. We almost sold it out. Ryball Brewery again. If you guys, we'll have another one. We're trying to figure out the date. It's kind of screwy right now. The reason it's kind of screwy right now is because honestly, a lot of people want comedy up here right now.
Yeah,
Gold Vibe Kombuchery wants to do a comedy month,
Really?
and they want me to host it. They have 3 dates set right now. It seems set. We're gonna talk. This is all very offhand, but November 30th, December 2nd, December 7th are the 3 dates right now.
Okay.
There might be a 4th.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to Josh about maybe making that a roast battle if they're open up for it. I think that'd be really cool. But
Okay.
yeah. And then what's your Instagram handle where they can find you on social media, man?
Man, you follow me at Mark_Snipes, man. Instagram, man. Tap in, man.
There you
know,
go. Follow
know,
my boy here,
you know.
man.
And just to mention, this motherfucker is like, were you like undefeated in roast battles?
No, I lost, man. I
Man.
lost to Amber Ellis at Cobb's a few months back. Shouts out to Amber. It was a great battle, man. It was.
Really?
I'm
Okay.
5-1, so I won my last
you be
one.
killing these motherfuckers.
It's been fun, man. And roast battle is become a thing. I mean, like they're having MVP races for
Yeah,
like
yeah.
areas and like. I will say this, and I hope someone from roast battle sees this. It's fucking bullshit that Bay Area didn't make the fucking playoffs because I don't know how the hell these other places are getting points, but every time I see us battle someone from LA or fucking Austin or Chicago, we beat the shit out of them. All right, so. I'll say this. Anybody from any of those areas want to battle me, Josh, fucking put them on, and I will bury these pieces of shit.
Come on, nigga.
Yeah,
you
son.
hear what my man says? Bay Area, that includes Sac too?
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, yeah. Come
Yeah,
on, bro.
yeah.
We be fucking niggas up out here.
Bro.
I did one that I didn't do it, but I was at the book for the show at Almena, and then Josh was doing the roast battle that day.
Oh, yeah.
So he hit me up, the judge or whatever. That nigga did not fucking tell me I had to roast motherfuckers.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you have to roast as a judge, kind of.
But I flamed some niggas up, though. I did.
Well, bro, it's a natural thing
Yeah.
for you. I mean,
Oh, I appreciate it,
I've seen
bro.
you do it when we're just sitting there. I mean, we were roasting Donnell Rawlings from Timu over there. Like,
Yeah, we was firing that motherfucker up,
bro,
bro.
that shit was fun, man. But yeah, guys, follow Mark on Instagram. Go check out one of his shows. The dude's absolutely hilarious. We're going to run because we're probably going to be late to this gig, but we're going to run and go do it right now. So thank you again, man. Guys, like and subscribe, comment. If you're watching on YouTube, we're going to drop these hopefully every Thursday. Episode 2 will be next week. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you then.